Shout out my dude Mikey T, man. You already know, bro. You know you my dude. You heard? Shout out Report Card Radio, man. It's always love. You know what it is, man. Kid.
Yo, Kid, man, I appreciate you taking the time to join me tonight, man. I appreciate you coming back to Report Card Radio, man.
Man, I appreciate you, Mikey T, man. You know you my boy. You know you my guy.
So,
It's
yo,
good
man,
with it, though.
with everything going on right now, I wanted to get your reaction to the passing of King Von. That's got to be the first thing we talk about, Kid. You know?
Yeah, yeah, of course, man. Of course, man. Vaughn, man. It's. I think it's bad, man. I think it's bad that you accomplish everything that you're trying to accomplish. I think that it's bad. It's bad for his family. It's bad for his neighborhood. You know what I mean? Because he was taking care of a lot of people. You know what I mean? And I feel like when you in that position, you made it so far. You beat, you know what I'm saying? You beat these cases. You went through so much to get there, and just what I'm saying, and throw your life away in a split second. You know what I'm saying? Like you the one that made it out and got everybody around you eating, man. Like I think that when that happened, he should have sat back and what I'm saying, let his people, do whatever they had to do if he had to handle the situation like that. I believe our last thing I was talking about that, man, like we in the era, man, this social media era, man, where everybody feel like they gotta prove something. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like he ain't had nothing to prove, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't had nothing to prove, bro. Like I was a fan of Vaughn, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm just a fan of real individuals, you know what I'm saying? If I know, you come from what you rapping about, I'm always be tuned in. You know what I'm saying? I might not know all his songs, but I was a fan of him and what he did for his community. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, I really think it was messed up, man. And at the end of the day, you can't be mad at Rondo and them also. You know what I mean? Because it's like this: when you got two street dudes, right? You know what I mean? Like people, coming from that era, you don't anything could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like anything could happen, man. Like anything can happen. You feel me? And I think that Rondo's brother, if that's who they saying, alleged did it or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I felt like he was doing supposed to do, man. All these guys, and it's just Quando Rondo and the person who he probably was with. You know what I mean? Like what you supposed to do? Like you supposed to just, nah, you know what I mean? Do he upped his fire and you know what I mean? Did what he had to do for his brother. You know what I'm saying? Which is expected. You know what I mean? If the tables were turned and they would have been jumping on Vaughn, I'm pretty sure he would have expected one of his people to come out there and do the same. You
Exactly.
know, for real. So it's like you can't really just sit there and just like pick sides and be like, oh, I hate this person because they did this, or I hate that person. Like that's the situation that would happen. But it's just real crazy, man. And I know, dude, whole family hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, because he was out there really, really showing love, bro. Really showing love, bro. And you don't see that. You know what I'm saying? You don't see that often, man. You don't see a lot of people that's making it and really going back to the hood, to their homies, and you know what I'm saying? Making sure everybody's straight. You don't see that so often. You don't see
Yeah.
that. We get praised for getting shot. We get praised for almost, you know what I'm saying? Like either almost losing our life or losing our life. You know what I mean? And it's fucked up. You know what I mean? It's fucked up, man, because that go to making people feel like, yeah, like I wanna go to jail. I wanna do this. I wanna get into to this type of bullshit. I wanna get into beef. I wanna, you know what I mean? And like I keep saying, man, it's stupid. Like, it's a dumb mentality that we have, bro. And it's fucked up to have that mentality when you accomplished. You know what I'm saying? When you accomplished so much, why move backwards? You know what I'm saying? Like, why move backwards? You feel me? Like, that's the dumbest shit in the world. You know what I mean? Like, at one point in time, like, I was ignorant like that too. And now, like, me sitting back and really observing so much shit, you know what I'm saying? It made me realize how up I was mentally. You know what I'm saying? And I see this going on all the time, man, with a lot of young artists and just artists, period. You feel me? I see that all the time. You know what I mean? Like, all the time, man. For real, man. Like you don't have to and go out and go kill somebody just to prove you're a gangster on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Like
you don't have.
Von didn't have to go fight Quando Rondo to prove that anything about himself.
Yeah, he didn't. You know what I'm saying, bro? You got a whole rap sheet that proves whatever you know what I'm saying? Whatever you was and the person you are. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have that to prove to nobody. Now I understand he probably had, like this personal grudge, like, when I catch you, you're there, I'm gonna do so, of course. But at the same time, you still gotta be mindful. You gotta be mindful of the most important shit. And the most important shit is your family, your career, you know what I'm saying, and everything else. You know what I'm saying? And you gave your life away in a split second behind fighting a nigga that really doesn't matter that much to you. You see what I'm saying? For real, man. And I feel like in this industry, this is one thing I know for a fact. In this industry, there's nobody that you can't contact. There's nobody that you can't contact. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if the beef was real like that and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure. And I seen a clip of them together at one time. So that lets me know y'all had each other phone numbers. Y'all had, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So if like, wanted to do something to each other, whatever, you could have just called them and set up the fight. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Look, I want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? And y'all could have met up, fought without the cameras, without everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As men.
Like you were saying, kid, like sometimes, somebody can think of it as a fight, but if your homeboy is in a position, you know what I mean? You're going to have 5 people behind you. I was saying this, and those 5 people behind you are going to be like, if anybody touches you, it's lights out for them.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
of course.
and King Von had the same people
Of
behind
course.
him. You know what I mean? So,
Of course. Of course. Of course, bro. And that's the thing, man. Like, you could tell, like, you could look in the video, right? Like, you could tell Quando wasn't there to fight. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't there for that. You know what I mean? Like, when you saw him, he was standing there by himself. You know what I mean? He was standing there by himself, bro. And you know what I mean? You got to think, man, like, you got to put yourself in his homeboy predicament. You feel me? And it's like, yo, oh man, shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is a group of niggas that's bigger than them, for one. You know what I'm saying? And they jump in Quando, you know what I'm saying? He got a gun on him. So the first thing come to your mind is, I'm not about to jump out there and try to fight. This is a losing battle. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I'm gonna come out there, I'm gonna come out there firing. You know what I'm saying?
There were like
For
15, 20, 25 people with King Von, but that's standard. You got an album, like King Von's album just came out, did major numbers. But let's be honest, if Quando Rondo was there that night at that club, that means he was getting paid to be there. Same with King
yeah,
Von.
look, I watched when you watch the manager, speak on everything, right?
Right.
That club where that incident happened, that wasn't planned at all. Like, they had just left the club where Von's release party and everything was. That was just another little spot that Von just wanted to just go to.
I'm sure you could relate to that, kid. You know what I mean? You break off with some of your clique, and you're like, nah, I'm going
Yeah,
to get another bottle.
Yeah, yeah, it's like this. Like when you in party mode, you're in party mode.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you in party mode, and you wanna, you wanna grasp like that whole night. So you know what I mean? Like yeah, of course. Like I understand. They just left the spot, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, I won't hit this next spot. You know what I mean? And you just go there. You know what I'm saying? You're not going there looking for the trouble. You know what I mean? But if it presents itself, then it's what I'm saying, it's there for you to be there. In Atlanta, every club in Atlanta, man, like you could walk into any spot in Atlanta, bro. You're gonna spot so many celebrities. Like so many celebrities, you know what I mean? That's just there. They're not being paid to be there or none of that. You know what I mean? They're just there because this is the spot that be popping and be jumping. You know what I'm saying? And I think that when he went there, because his manager explained everything. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, we didn't even know Vaughn was going to this spot, and then we
Right.
had to go up and all this extra shit. So, but at the end of the day, they still waited outside of the club. You know what I'm saying? Like Vaughn still waited outside of the club until his manager and everybody and all his homies pulled up over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uh, from what I heard, his manager said, he said Vaughn homeboy came to the car and told them that, yeah, we see, Rondo and them or whatever in the car sleep.
Sleep.
You know what I mean? So that tells you right there, like Rondo wasn't there for bullshit. He wasn't there for nothing. You know what I'm saying? He was probably, just full of drugs or whatever. You know
For
what I'm saying?
appearance.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And just, and just there. You know what I'm saying? And I guess when he got out the car, and that's the thing, man. Like you never know what be going through people's mind. Rondo probably got out of the car by himself because he saw Vaughn. And it's the thing, he probably got out by himself because he probably wanted to talk to dude. You know what I'm saying? Like as a sign of, like as a sign of peace, look, I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me talk to you. You know what I mean? Because like I said, in the clip, like I seen a clip with them two together, chilling together. You know what I'm saying? He dissing King Von ops and all kind of shit. You know what I mean? So, you could tell, like when they walked up on each other, you know what I'm saying? Or when, Von walked up, if you really, really pay attention, you could see the body language of Rondo as if he was want to talk. You know what I'm saying? And Vaughn just stole on him. And that's the thing, right? Like when you in that moment, you in that, you know what I'm saying? You
Adrenaline
know,
or something.
yeah, that adrenaline. You're not even trying to hear what dude's saying. You're not even trying to, you know what I'm saying, give him that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And you just, you just stole off on him. You did. Now when you stood stealing off on him, he's just there trying to fend for himself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it's other people rushing to him. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Now to his
Then
homie, it's
little
like,
then his homie catches wind of what's happening. He's like, yo,
yeah,
the breadwinner is
yeah,
getting demolished.
yeah, yeah. Not even that. My brother is getting
Right.
demolished. My homie, like this could have been like, even if it wasn't King Vaughn, you know what I'm saying? This could have been anybody. You feel me? Like anybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody at anywhere. You know what I'm saying? If that situation would have occurred the same way, it would have went down the same way. You feel? It would have went down the same way, and vice versa. We gotta learn, man. We gotta learn to slow down, man. You know what I'm saying? To slow down, man. We gotta learn to slow down sometimes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause now, like I said, bro, I'm more hurt for his family, his kids. You know what I'm saying? His kids, bro. His whole neighborhood, bro. His whole, you know what I'm saying? Everything, man. And I follow, and what's crazy, bro, is like I follow the Chicago movement. Like I follow The whole Chicago movement, bro, from you know, from King Von them and stuff to the people who they beefing with, the nigga FBG Duck, rest in peace to him, and you know, and all of that. You feel me? And they real like the disrespect is something crazy with them. You know what I'm saying? Something crazy, like crazy. So it's like I looked at it and all that type of shit too. Like, bro, like maybe do reflected so much of that energy upon itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, of course, like, you know, he made it out and he's still, you know, dissing the dead, just, you know what I'm saying? Like going crazy with it. Now think about it, like, you got Lil Durk, right? Durk made it, you know what I'm saying? Durk one of the biggest artists in hip hop right now, you know what I'm saying? But he's thinking bigger, you know what I'm saying? So he's not dissing the dead ops and you know what I'm saying, and all of that. You feel me? Like he's not. You can tell that he doesn't want that kind of aura around. You feel? You know what I'm saying? Like you know, but it's crazy, man. Because soon as that happened to King Von, I knew that I was gonna go on YouTube. I was gonna see all of the people that he's, you know what I'm saying, beefing with and stuff out there in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? You know, disrespecting him. Oh, we smoking a Vine pack. Oh, we, you know what I mean? All the extra shit. You know? Now, one thing I don't like, what I don't like is that they trying to make it a Chicago versus Louisiana thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I don't like. Cause for one, Quando Rondo and his people is not from Louisiana. Let's get that straight. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I mean? But but you know, like people wanna make it more than what it actually is. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you know what I mean? Like don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're gonna bring all kind of people that didn't have nothing to do with anything. You know what I'm saying? You know, now they gotta jump in it. Everybody gotta, pick sides or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's just like me, right? Like I'm cool with a couple people out of Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
I think that goes into the Quando Rondo shows being canceled as well. I don't think this is the right time to be doing shows with all of that tension. You know what I
Well,
mean?
well, well, well. People say that because the Dirt did this and that. Nah, man, it's not that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's these promoters. You gotta think about it, man. You're a promoter, man. You spending money for this shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't wanna book this artist after this shit just happened. You know what I'm saying? And it's a big risk that somebody come there, shoot up the club, shoot up the spot, something crazy happening. You know what I'm saying? Of your money that implicates you in the crime is all kind of, you know what I mean, other stuff. You know what I'm saying? That should be bad for business. So of course, he's gonna cancel that show. You know what I'm saying? It probably wasn't a Quando Rondo decision to cancel that show. You know what I mean? But because the show is canceled, the media is gonna make their own assumptions. You know what I mean? Because one thing I learned is that people, a lot of vlogs, a lot of things is not based on actual facts. You know what I'm saying? It's always based on what somebody thinks. You know what I mean? And once a person put that out there, like, well, we think that this happened, everybody just runs with it as if like that's the actual facts. You know what I mean? Like, and it's crazy. That's just like with Asian Doll when she said, yeah, Von last words was this and that. You know what I mean? You had everybody saying, yeah, Von last words was this. This girl did not talk to this man. Man, this girl said she talked,
As if he texted her when he was on the way to the hospital or something and said, these guys didn't help me. Like he got shot in the leg or something and was able to text.
exactly, bro. And that's what I'm saying, man. and people in the industry, man, like one thing I know is this, right? When you heard about something, actually hurt, you know what I'm saying? Your first thing is not going to the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like that shit is that shit is bad. You know what I mean? That shit is bad, man. And like I don't really respect it. Like I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't respect that, man, because it's like from my understanding, her and King Von been broke up. You know what I'm saying? That man was doing this thing, whatever, this and that. So now the man dead, and it's like you want the attention. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something, right? When Nipsey Hussle passed, you dead, long live Nip. When Nipsey Hussle passed, you didn't see Lauren London on the internet going crazy all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because she's hurting for real. She's not looking for attention and stuff like that from everybody, you know what I'm saying, that don't really give a fuck about them. You know what I'm saying? For real, she knows who her immediate family is that love them and stuff like that. She's gonna confine her feelings in them, not in the internet. You
Yeah,
know?
like honestly, right after they broke up, Asian Doll, Asian Debrat, she took down all of the pictures of King Von. You know what I mean? I noticed that on her IG. I was like, they must have broke up.
Yeah, yeah, man. Like and like dude was doing a thing. Even the manager was like, like he didn't have no dealings with Asian Doll, or you know what I'm saying, or nothing like that.
He went on the $1 million worth of game with Gilly the Kid and actually said he was looking for a different girl. But I'm not trying to mess up their, what they had. What they had is what they
Yeah,
had.
yeah, 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 yeah. Cause don't get it twisted. Like they was together, and sometimes when you really rocking with a person like that, you know what I'm saying, you all, even though y'all not together, you always gonna have love for them. You know what I mean? So I could understand her being hurt. You know what I mean? Because she was in love with dude. You know what I mean? So of course she's gonna be hurt. You know what I mean? That's just like me. Like I got a girl, but if something was to, Lord forbid, something like one of my baby moms or somebody, you know what I'm saying, something happened to one of them, I'm still gonna be hurt. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't do all the extra stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I might make a post, one or two posts, like saying, I miss you, blah blah blah, da da da, and leave it at that. But as far as constantly egging it on, you know what I'm saying? Like, just egging it on and egging it on and egging it on. Because right now, man, a lot of people let the media dictate their life, their whole life. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. For real, bro. Like you could be cool, right, with a person, right? And if you get over 100 comments, because I think that's what escalated the situation with like Quando them and all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's the media. You know what I mean? Because I don't think nothing was ever said directly to each other. You know what I'm saying? But when you got 100, 100 to 200, 300 people commenting, oh, such and such said this, such and such said. So now all that's on your radar now. So now you're going to be looking for this person to say something, and once that kind of stuff is on your radar, any little thing you're going to think is about you. You know what I'm saying? Like any little thing, you know what I'm saying? Any little thing you're gonna think is about you, man. But in actuality, sometimes it don't be that. You feel me? And everybody got so much of a huge ego that they not even gonna take the time to sit there and talk to each other. Like they ain't gonna talk to each other.
Kid, you faced a very similar scary situation, except it wasn't at a nightclub. It was actually right in front of your mother's house.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And that come from, you know, being ignorant. Like at the time, like in between time, like when I, you know, got out the road with Lil Wayne and right before, you know what I'm saying? You know, I met 50 and shit. You know what I mean? You know, I'm back, you know, in the streets doing dumb shit, being ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Which I didn't have that to do. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I said, bro, like I sit back and I realize how dumb I was mentally. You know what I mean? Because I'm still out there, I'm in New Orleans, I'm wilding, I'm doing all kind of dumb shit with my partners, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? When I got a whole condo in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a whole condo. Like what am I still even being down here? You know what I'm saying? Where I'm like lowering myself. You feel me? Just to be on some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. And what happened to me was nothing but calm. You know what I'm saying? For real. Thank God. Thank God that I'm still here to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? See, some people don't get that chance. You know what I mean? When they come back and hit them, they don't, you know, they not living through it. You feel me? Like some people do. But some people do. You know what I'm saying? And either you gonna learn from it and build from it, you know what I'm saying? Or you gonna let it sink you. You feel me? Like I chose to learn from it, dude. You know what I mean? I chose to learn from it, man, and start thinking way smarter. You know what I'm saying? Start thinking smarter, man. Like it's more to life. You know what I'm saying? It's more to life, bro. It's way more to life. For real.
36 shots in a colonoscopy bag, man. Can you take me into what happened? Could you tell me how many shots actually hit you?
Six. Six of them actually hit me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Six, bro. And and it's crazy, man, because you know I'm sitting there, I'm talking to my mom, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in the car. And I know niggas was trying to kill me. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like this is real talk, bro. 3 days before that, you know what I'm saying? I pulled up by my mom's and the neighbor called. The neighbor called my mom and said, hey, tell your son, don't come outside because dudes is waiting on him. You know what I'm saying? They you know, hiding around the, you know what I'm saying? The same way how they got me when they got me. They were trying to hide the same way. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, I was prepared. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was prepared. You feel me? Like, you know, I had my chop on me. I was prepared. You dig? And I'm like, man, I'm about to get these niggas from where I'm, you know, around my mom's house. You feel me? So, you know, I run outside with the gun on, you know, wow. You feel me? And but by that time, they had already, you know, was in their car and they were just sitting on the corner. You know what I'm saying? They were just sitting on the corner. You feel me? So I come out there, you feel me? I let out like 3 shots. On. You know what I'm saying? Because when I came out there, you know, the neighbors like, yeah, that's them in the car right there. You know what I'm saying? But it was on the corner. So, you know, I come out there, let out a few shots, on. You know what I'm saying? You know, they backed all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Like backed all the way up and turned off. You know what I'm saying? Now, tell you how crazy my mom them is. My mom them so crazy, bro. They jumped in the car like, yeah, we're going to see who they. No, you not. Like, you was not my thing. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing, man. New Orleans is small. And, you know, like, being there, man, everybody knows everybody, bro. Everybody knows where you stay. Everybody know where your mom and them stay. Everybody know where your baby mom and them stay. There's nowhere to go. It's only a limited amount of clubs. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so if you want to catch somebody, you could catch somebody. You see what I'm saying? So it's more of like either, you know, like it's no hiding. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So and and so, you know, fast forward back to the actual day that the shit happened. It was my daughter's birthday. My daughter's birthday. And we just left. We just leaving from there. We just leaving from my daughter's birthday party, and I'm dropping my mom off home. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I got my mom in the car and shit with me, you know, I put the guns up and shit for that. You know what I'm saying? I had everything put up, which was dumb. You know what I'm saying? Which was dumb because when the dude and them, like, you know, came around the bend and I seen him, they was hesitating so much. You know what I mean? To where like if I had it on me, you know what I'm saying? I would have got the shots off her. You feel me?
And they would
But
set off.
yeah, look, nah, they was on feet. You know what I'm saying? They was on feet this time. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, right? Like they were hesitating so much, I had time. Like while I'm talking to them, I'm looking at them. I had time to still call my homie. Like, bro, get around there, bro. You heard me, nigga about to start hitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's how much he fidgeting trying to get it out, you know what I'm saying? Get the bit out of his pants. You know what I'm saying? So by the time he get out of his pants, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I can say, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm ducking. He just hit. Oh, he hit. Now, at first, none of the bullets wasn't even hitting. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he would have ran down on the car, I would have been through. You feel? But they ain't run down on the car. They kept their distance because they probably was, kind of scared of what they probably thought I had my shit. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't run down. You heard me? So, they stood there in the distance just shooting. So I'm like, damn, I wonder, do he know the bullets, you know what I'm saying, not hitting me? You feel me? So I'm spooking, thinking they about to walk down on the car. So I'm like, man, let me try to, like finesse myself to cross over to the passenger side and just, jump out, and, you know what I'm saying, and take out. You feel me? As soon as I went to trying to cross over from the driver's side to the passenger side, that's when the bullets started hitting me. You feel me? But they started hitting me, but I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it, bro, until I opened the door. When I opened the passenger side door, you heard me? Everything was just like everything was numb from the waist down. You know what I'm saying? Everything was numb. I just fell out. Boom, I fell out. So now I'm like on the side of the car, laid out, and I'm looking, like under the car, and I could see his feet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just watching his feet, and I'm just saying to myself, man, dude about to come stand over me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I can see. All I can see is his feet. He's still shooting, and I hear my mama screaming. You know what I'm saying? My mom was just standing in the door the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom was screaming because she thought I was dead. Um, and I'm just thinking to myself, man, this nigga about to come stand over me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just so mad. You know what I'm saying? Like I was so mad, bro. Like
You
for
couldn't
real.
move.
Yeah, I couldn't move at all, man. And all I could do was just look. And all I saw was the nigga feet just turn around. You dig? And you know what I'm saying? Take out running. You feel me? So now I'm on the ground. So now at this point I'm thinking, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? At this point I'm thinking I'm gone. So I was just like, man, look, man, call my kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling my mom, man, call my kids. Because, I want to talk to them while I'm still talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I'm still talking. And my little brother pull up, right? And, I tell him, right? I'm like, man, give me some water, bro. You know what I'm saying? Give me some water, you think? Because, I don't know, probably lost the blood, started feeling dehydrated and shit. He did all this while I'm on the ground. So I'm telling him, give me some water, right? He go grab the water. He come back and pour the water on me. Bro, like, I'm like, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He was trying to help.
Huh?
He was trying to help.
Yeah, he poured the water on me, man. No, I wanted some water to drink some water. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I was the thing that I started fearing the most, like after the situation where I was on the ground, I was fearing that the ambulance would take so long that I die from loss of blood and you know what I mean and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And by the grace of God, they came, they made it there, and when they made it there, I remember me like just because they kept saying keep your eyes open, keep your eyes open. You know what I'm saying? Like don't fall asleep. I just remember myself just ducking out. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, I'm just like, man, I was giving up. You know what I'm saying? Like I was giving up, bro. And I remember ducking out, man. I ducked out once. They was picking me up, and when I came back to, when I tell you, man, when I opened my eyes again, like right before they put me in the ambulance truck, I opened my eyes again, man. It looked like the whole New Orleans was outside of my mouth. Yeah, I was crying. I was just like, God damn, everybody out there crying, everybody going, I see that, you know what I mean? And I get in I get in the ambulance, right? So I'm asking the people, I'm like, yo, like, I'm like, I'm gonna make it, like, I'm good, like, I'm gonna make it. And it was like, yeah, we'll get you there fast enough, whatever, this and that. And it was like, wiggle your toes, wiggle your toes. I couldn't wiggle my toes or nothing.
Wow.
So, yeah, so I'm asking buku questions. You dig? I'm gonna walk. I'm paralyzed. Like, like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And they ain't really want to tell me that. Then they gave me something that like to put me to sleep, or whatever. And and as they like I remember waking up. I guess this was like after my surgery and all that. After they did the surgery and shit on me. I remember waking up, man. I woke up. I'm in the hospital, I wake up, I got tubes and shit in me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? I look down, you hear me, and I see the colostomy bag on me. I'm like, oh, man, because I knew a couple people with those, you know what I'm saying? And, from my knowledge, you know what I'm saying, like, they got to have that shit for the rest of their life. So, I'm thinking like that. You know what I'm saying?
This is gonna be mad weird for the rest of my life.
Yeah, yeah,
Like I'm about to be with a model. Well, I mean, you know how it is.
yeah. But what they told me was they was like, well, take care of yourself and know what I'm saying, you head up good, we'll be able to, do the reverse surgery and you'll be okay, you know what I'm saying? And it's funny because like, I had just I met 50 like man, like the day, like 2 days before that happened. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like I'm about to tell you, because I only came back down there like for dude.
What you
You
mean
know?
50? Yeah, at the
Yeah,
set, right?
yeah. You know what I mean? Because we was into, say, bro, like it was so much crazy shit going on. You know what I'm saying? To where, what I'm saying, it was caught up in all kind of shit, bro. So I'm like, what I'm saying? I started spooking out. So I'm like, man, I gotta get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up going to New York. You know what I'm saying? I was in New York. And that's when I got the call from him, whatever, this and that. You know what I'm saying? And, I ended up flying back down there. You know what I mean? And, like once you touch down, like I said, the city is small, man. So it's like, there's no hiding, there's no none of that. You know what I'm saying? There's no none of that. So it's like, you feel me? So when you touch down, everybody in the world know, oh yeah, that nigga down here. So I had to be on point. Like, they'll tell you, man, like when I first went to meet him he was on his movie set. No, like, he'll tell you, man, I pulled up with every gun on the man. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro, because, like we was into it. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to be slipping nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
In reality, you came back to the war zone to take a meeting with G Unit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So during our last interview, Kid, we actually spoke on your time at G Unit, but we didn't talk about what eventually led to you leaving the label. Could you discuss that with me?
Yeah. Like it was more of, because what a lot of people don't know is like I was never actually signed to G Unit. Me and 50, we had a partnership agreement deal. I could have signed as an artist, you know what I'm saying? But, I was kind of like more smarter, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to have to deal with the being controlled. You know what I'm saying? Because when you sign to someone, man, under like just being an artist, man, like you don't have no control over nothing you want to do, anything. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to taking money from this person. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why you don't hear me in these conversations when 50 is looking for his money. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So like that was a good a good decision on my behalf. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to 50, man, because he did a lot of things he didn't have to do. Like as far as like putting me with like G Unit, the group. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. Like that was an amazing experience to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? A legendary group like that. You know what I mean? Because I grew up listening to them. I was big fans. I was always a fan first. And that was something I always told them every day. And you'd be like, bro, like I'm a whole fan first. You know what I'm saying? Even though, we in the studio, we doing these joints and we, chilling and this and that. Like I always called myself in having one of those fan moments. Like, man, I can't believe this shit. Like, you know what I mean? For real. So, shout out to them for that. But sorry to say, like stuff started getting crazy, like with them. You know what I mean? Like not, like necessarily with me, but like because they already had their own personal issues with each other and shit like that. You know what I'm saying was going on, and that kind of started making everybody just started being distant. You know what I mean? Like I was still always around though, but everybody else just started being distant. Nobody's in the studio no more. You know what I'm saying? 50 is straying away from, from the music because he's, doing all kind of other things. And it's like, what does that leaves me? you know, because I still got music that I want to put out. I still got things that I want to do, stuff like that. And it's like, without people like, being there, like the focus and stuff like that. I'm like, look, man, look, I gotta take a break. Like I gotta get away from, from all this because what a lot of people don't know is like I was spending a lot of my own money. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit costs money, man. You know what I'm saying? Being up there in New York paying for hotels and you know what I'm saying? Food, paying studio time, all that shit costs money. You feel me? And at the same time you being away from your family. You know what I mean? So you get caught up in a sense of where you're spending more money than you actually bringing in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, look, I gotta, do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? For real, And so, I put out the Unquestionable. I put out Unquestionable. That was the last project I dropped when I was around them. I put out Unquestionable. And I did everything on my own, you know what I'm saying? Paid for my own PR, everything. And like after that, man, and I seen that it wasn't no support there. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like it wasn't no support. Like, I didn't get, an Instagram post from nobody or nothing. So I'm like, well, all right, I don't cry over spilled milk. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, all right, it's cool. I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just continue doing me. You feel me? Like it's not, it's no, no bad blood or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, homie, I see that, like as far as like being focused on the music and, and artists that he has and stuff like that, like he wasn't into that now. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta take it upon yourself to, to grow and do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like what happened with me. You feel me? So I'm like, well, look, I know, look, I got to keep this shit going. You know what I'm saying? Because this is how I feed my fam. This is how I feed me. This is what keep me out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, what I'm saying? Like, stay focused and do me. You know what I mean? For real. Like, it's cool because it's cool, chilling with dude and hanging around dude all day. But it's like, you gotta come to the realization, you know what I'm saying? Of look, he's the nigga with all the millions and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like how is that gonna help you get your millions just by hanging under him. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you gotta make your own plan, make your own way. You feel me, for real? And I think that was one of the things that dude always respected about me too. You know what I'm saying? Because I always like made my own way. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it was, you feel me? I always held my own. Yeah, man. Like even to this day, like I say, like it's no bad blood or nothing. You know what I'm saying? For real, like, and that was another thing too. Like my conversations with 50, like I talk to him like how I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't hold nothing back. Like if I feel like it's something, whatever, I let him know. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. Because I think people they need that, and they like instead of just having a bunch of yes men around. You know what I'm saying? Like you need people that's gonna keep you grounded and just tell you what's real. You feel me? For real.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, if it was actually a conversation that you had with 50 about that, about leaving, or if you just pulled back after you saw, your last project not really get the support you thought it deserved.
Yeah, bro. It was just more of, what I mean? Like I said, man, like I wasn't signed as an artist. I wasn't, you know what I mean? So I'm free to do whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And like our contractual agreement, like that shit like been up. It was up like probably like a year, you know what I'm saying, until before we actually started, the whole unit started coming back, you know what I'm saying? It's just that we built a bond with each other. So we kept rocking with each other. You know what I'm saying? You feel
Right.
me?
You were actually rocking with 50 and Yayo before G Unit all came back together. So
Yeah.
how did you use all of this to transition the Ryder Gang into your label Realioneer Records?
Well, I already had it. Like I already had, Rider Gang. Like Rider Gang, that was like, like me and my neighborhood, like me and my, my homies. That's what we called ourselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like outside of music, outside of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You
And
told me 2014 has been Ryder Gang.
yeah, and reading that records, like I've been like I started that on my own, like after the Lil Wayne situation. You know what I'm saying? I went and started reading that records. It was me, my big homie, you know what I'm saying, Big Lee. He was in he got incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? He had to do all kind of hella time. He just came home this year. You know what I'm saying? But that's who I started it with. You know what I mean? The millionaire and everything. Um, and when he got incarcerated, it was like, damn, it kind of, left me for a loop and limbo. But, by the grace of God, that's when 50 reached out. Yeah, but I always had Millionaire Records. I always had my own company. For real, because I just started wanting to learn more about the business. You feel me? About the business side of everything, man. Because as an artist, you 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 would want to know it. You would want to know it, man, because if I hadn't gotten on it early, I wouldn't be getting a lot of these publishing checks. You know what I'm saying? For real, like that was, one of the smartest things I could have ever did, man. For real, man. Always try to own your own shit, man. You know what I mean? For real, man.
G Unit really had started to make a lot of momentum together, 2 EPs, radio interviews, freestyles. What was your favorite member as a part of G Unit, and when did you see that the situation really wasn't going to work out? You said it had to do with like inner turmoil.
Yeah, man. It was just too much, like just going on with them. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, like I'm a man first, bro. Like I don't get into people business. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like these guys, they knew each other way longer before I came around. So who am I to jump into any kind of their business, whatever they got going on, however they feel about each other, whatever they, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not my business. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like I'm not there for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm there to handle my business, to do what I gotta do. You feel me? But once all that started, just getting crazy, you know what I'm saying? And, Fifth just started, just falling back. You know what I'm saying? Just started falling back on, on a lot of the things, that we had, coming up, doing because by everybody, kind of straggling their own ways and stuff like that, a lot of stuff wasn't getting done. You know what I'm saying? A lot of interviews, people weren't showing up for interviews.
Buck,
It,
I think, went back to jail.
it just was being crazy. It just shit just got crazy. Um, Buck, he went to jail like kind of like after everything, like after I kind of like parted ways.
I got to ask you about 50 Cent poking fun at Young Buck. What do you make of everything going on between them right now online?
Uh, just like I tell everybody else, man, because I get a lot of calls about that. I guess by me being around them and stuff, people, be asking me like, I look at it like this, right? They were close, bro. Like they were friends. You know what I'm saying? So it's always be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you always gonna have, what I'm saying? Like if you got a friend, right, and say y'all have a disagreement, a falling out. You know what I'm saying? You gonna with each other, like you're gonna say this about each other. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how that shit be going. I just hate the fact that they doing it publicly. I hate the fact that you know what I'm saying. Because I feel like real friends, like y'all can handle that, whatever y'all differences is. Like y'all should be able to handle that. You know what I'm saying, behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like I hate that kind of stuff. You feel me? But like truthfully, like I just look at because I was around, you know what I'm saying, and I saw the bond that they did have, you know what I mean, like I saw the bond that they did have, bro, and I really don't like it. Like I don't like it at all. I don't like none of that shit. I don't like the fact that that none of them ain't together. Like I'm a new nigga to them. You know what I mean? So like even like, and I'm a fan first. Like I said, I'm a fan first. So I would love for all them niggas to be back together as G Unit, the original G Unit. You know what I'm saying? I hate when, I be on the internet and I see, you know, 50 Cent something about Banks, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. You know what I mean? I hate beef amongst crews. I hate that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like niggas should be, like close enough to, to talk to each other. You know what I mean? And see where it's at. You think once you put the media in it, you know what I'm saying? It's no coming back from that. You know what I'm saying? It's no coming back from that. You feel me? For real. Now, you handle shit behind the scenes, that's between you and that man. So that way, y'all could talk the shit out and y'all good without nobody knowing y'all business. You know what I'm saying? But once you put it out there, now now your pride is in the way now because so many people saying it. You feel me? And it's like, damn, even if you wanted to be cool with this person, you can't because it's gonna look stupid to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And like that's my take on it. Like I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like it. You feel me? Like I think like like y'all niggas been on each other over 20 some years, man.
Made over $10 million together.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Made all the money in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, my nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, it's better ways to handle that shit, man. And I hate it. I hate it because you sit back, man, and you look at all these other like crews and cliques and shit, you know what I'm saying, that's sticking together and getting this bread. You know what I'm saying? And the support system that they have for each other. You feel me? And I just, like, man, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But like for me, it's like before I go to really being man, I'd rather fall back, stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things that's probably went on that I don't know. For real. I can only speak from the outside looking in, just like how everybody else is.
So you were actually there, working with Fifth and Yayo when Buck was brought back in. What do you remember about when Buck actually came back and the unit was reformed?
Um, I remember I was in New Orleans at the time. I remember being in New Orleans and I got sent this song. The engineer dude named Kai, shout out to Kai, man. Good dude. You know what I'm saying? He's fitted since personal engineer. Um, Kai sent me a record, right? He called me. He was excited. Like he was just hella excited. I'll never forget, like he called me like, yo. He like, yo, I'm about to sing you this record, you know. Just put a verse on it, put a 12 on, put 12 bars on it. So I'm like, all right, I got you, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just thinking, he's in the record, he's like, yo, all I'm gonna tell you, is you the fifth one on there. So I'm like, all right, you know, like I still ain't really like get it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. So he started to tell me it was the Know I'm Talking About joint. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Talking about joint. He sent me the beat. I went to the studio, did my verse, you know what I'm saying, sent it right back. And I flew out there the next day. And when I flew out there, I was the first one at the office. I was the first one at the G office. There, 50 was there. Then Yayo came. It did. Then Banks came. When Banks came, I was like, oh shit. But you know, like this the thing too. Even before I was with 50, bro, I met Banks. You did before I was with 50, I met Buck. You know what I mean? So it was like I was already familiar with them. You know what I'm saying? Like on some shit. So like when Banks came, I was like, oh shit, you know, it was good seeing nigga like, you know, in the office in the vicinity. Cause when I was running into Banks, I was always running into him at a club. You know what I'm saying? I always ran into him like at the clubs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he coming up on. Then Buck came. When Buck came, it was like me and Buck, like we already, cause we knew a lot. We know a lot of the same people. Me and Buck, because you know Buck spent a lot of time in New Orleans. You feel me? I like it was upon a time where like when you know when Buck was starting the G Unit South shit, it was a lot of people trying to hook me up with the G Unit South shit. That's how I first met Buck. You know what I'm saying? Like we got on the phone. I didn't meet him face to face, but we was on the phone. You know what I'm saying? And you know, talking about the G Unit South shit and shit. You know what I mean? For real. It never happened, but you know what I'm saying? You know, but you know, I talked to him about it, yeah. But you know, so when he came through, it was just more of like, "What's up, nigga? What's up?" And you know what I'm saying? You know, like we was, you know, like click tight right away.
Or as young Buck would say, we here now.
Yeah, he was hype. That was one thing. I did love about Buck, bro. His energy, man. Like his
Yeah.
energy was unmatched, man. And I think we needed that energy. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know Banks just more laid back. He just quiet and chill. Yeah, yo, you know he wild, but he kind of like on him chill, laid back too. Buck, he brings all the excitement. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm just was with all of it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and it was good, man. Like from that day, man, we just hit the studio, man, and we were just working nonstop. You know what I'm saying? We always working nonstop, for real.
After working with them for a few months, years, you couldn't really have seen the breakup coming again.
Nah, man, because you know, I thought, like for me, like I said, you know, I was always on the outside. Man, you know what I'm saying? I never tried to talk to no niggas like and see what's going on and all that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my business. You feel me? I always mind my business. You feel me? But you know, like nah, I thought everything was, you know, was just, you know, behind them, and you know what I'm saying, it's a new day. You know what I'm saying? It's a new day, it's a new era. Let's get shit popping. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's on my mind. You feel me? That's how I'm thinking, and that's how I looked at the whole situation. You feel me? But as time started going on, you just started seeing a decrease in the energy. You know what I'm saying? That we had when everybody came around and we first started doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? For real, you know, it started becoming from everybody being in the studio together to email the song to this person. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. You feel me? So and then you start seeing, you know, like I say, you know, Phil started becoming more distant. You know what I'm saying? From people. You know what I'm saying? From everybody. You know, like And like me, I was always a questionative type of person. I don't even know if that's a real word, questionative. But
Inquisitive.
yeah, yeah. But you know, like I always ask questions, you know what I'm saying? I used to be like, yo, bro, like what's up with this? You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know, like when we gonna, drop the next thing, like,
What's up
you
with the
know,
unit album?
yeah, just you know what I'm saying? Not even like just so far as like the Gene album, just what's the next thing? Like what's the next step? You know what I'm saying? What's the next step? You feel me? What's the plan? What's the you know what I mean? Like he didn't really have no answers for me. You know what I'm saying? And 50 is the type of guy that always got an answer for anything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And kind of like, you start seeing that kind of, that kind of shit, and it's like, well, like, look, man, I gotta get it popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Kid, I want to ask you about working with August Alsina on the track Downtown.
Yeah, classic, classic, man. It's what's funny, right? It's so many people that know me for so many different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people that know me from the Mrs. Officer song, but never heard the August Alsina song, don't even know nothing about 50 Cent. It's people that know me from 50 Cent, but never knew I was on Mrs. Officer song, the August Alsina song, stuff like that. And it's a lot of people that know me from that August Alsina song. And nothing else, though. You know what I mean? Like, that shit be hella funny to me. But shout out to August, man. That was a classic joint, man. Him, reaching out to me, man, like, that was a blessing. You feel me? But I looked at it like, of course, you know what I'm saying, like, cause like for me, like I represent the real New Orleans. Like if you want somebody from New Orleans that's real and authentic, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they reach out to me. You feel me? So shout out to August, man, Mr. Entanglement. He did, like I said, man, August is a hero. He's a hero. You hear that nigga hit Jada Pinkett, man? You hear me? My dude hit Stony, nigga, from Set It Off. Like,
So the record, it was actually called Downtown, if anybody wants to check it out. It was actually the title track of his EP. How did you feel at this point of your career branching off to an R&B joint like that?
um, like man, August R&B. You can't. He's more. I call his style more of like an orange street. You know what I'm saying? It's more of an orange street than R&B. You know what I mean? So it was kind of, dope. You know what I'm saying? To get on that vibe. You know what I'm saying? And do my thing with it. You feel me? Do my thing to it and stuff like that. And plus, if you really listen to the song, man, the stuff he was talking about, I related to every single word. You know what I mean? And by the song being titled Downtown, that's the area, that's where we're from. That's where I'm from, downtown New Orleans. You feel me? That's what the song was actually about. The song was actually about downtown New Orleans. So, shout out to August for that, man, for, doing that for the city. Like, that was good for the city. For sure, for sure.
Yep, so the music video is actually over 30 million views. How was it getting together with him to film the video?
Oh man, it was, what I'm saying? It wasn't it wasn't hard or nothing at all, you know what I'm saying? It was, like it was cool, you know what I'm saying? When he was ready to shoot the video, I'm like, let's get it, you know what I'm saying? Like my parts was shot like in my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my homie Ryder Main. He was one of the people, standing next to me in the video. Like it's crazy, man. Like my other homeboy that was standing on the other side of me, then the light skinned dude, Edward, he went and laid down for when that video came out, like what, like 6, 7 years ago?
Yeah, 2013.
Yeah. My homie literally went and turned himself in like 2 days after that and just coming home this year. You know what I'm saying? My homie Edward, yeah. So it was like he shot that video with me, you know what I'm saying? Then went and turned himself in, and just coming back. So, thank God, my dude Edward home. Rest in peace, Ryder Man. I lost him this year also. That was my homies that was with me in the video. Uh, But yeah, man, like the video was fun, man. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun.
So this is one of the examples of the work you were doing in between your deal with Lil Wayne and 50 Cent.
Yeah, yeah. This was like after the Lil Wayne situation, and this was after I met 50 though. This was after I met 50. This was after I met 50. You know when he had reached out to me and everything.